Everyone is here that is going to be here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Venator,
Believe so.
Venator said he
Venator's
wasn't
going
going to
off
be
on the next
here.
week again.
Did you ever get back to me about that thing, John?
Did I ever get back to you about that thing?
Yeah.
DM each other about it.
The thing I sent you a message about earlier today?
Yes, I don't remember. Okay.
We love posting.
Yeah, I missed
Also,
I
are
missed
you
one of the
recording?
sentences. Yes, I'm recording. Butter
Okay.
dice.
I know you almost forgot last week, so.
Butter dice.
Butter dice.
Butter dice.
Yeah, so yeah, that works. You caught the party before they left on the boat, and there was a like comical switcheroo. Venator said, "Oh, I forgot something," but he knew stepped onto the boat, and that's when y'all left.
Masozi would have smacked Mike on the back of the head, turned around, and been like, "Where the frick did Venator?"
I just shrugged my shoulders.
Peregrine's at the front of the boat saying, "We're going into the swamp." I know where we're going, guys. You see that big tree up there, that like, kind of above the rest of the swamp?
Uh-huh.
That's where we're going.
Why there specifically?
Well, that's where the ruins are. If my calculations are correct. So, to get this session officially started, you had managed to escape consequences for murder.
Without me.
And now you have decided to set off into the swamp, so you're not around in town for too much longer in case you discover that one of you was lying about a big scary man who committed the murders. So now...
I'm so proud of you guys.
You started your way off into the swamp, and Peregrine is so excited right now. He's kind of at the front of the boat leading for me. He's like, "That's where we're going. There's going to be the big ruins. I don't know what we're going to find in there, but like, it's all in there. What we are looking for, there should be some like whole thing about ancient smiths making weapons, and it should help me be able to track the weapon y'all are looking for."
So are we going to be able to do research?
Absolutely, that's the goal. I mean, there's going to be so many ancient texts and carvings and stuff. Like,
are there going to be monsters?
I mean, I kind of figured it's in the heart of a swamp.
I can't wait to stick my hands into monsters.
I don't think that's recommended, but go right ahead. How else are we going to learn about what's inside a monster?
Exactly.
Did you go to school to become like a surgeon or something?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, I forgot. It's kind of a waste to go to school if you don't remember, but you know.
You think I chose to be an amnesiac?
I hope you were on a scholarship and didn't pay out of pocket.
Sozi, what's a scholarship?
Oh no.
Masozi continues to lay in the fetal position on the boat.
Well, I assume so, because there's a scholarship on it, yeah.
Well, a scholarship is like when you do so well at one thing, the school doesn't charge you to go to school.
You guys went to school?
Yep, sure did.
I don't know if I did it.
Graduated in like the middle of my class, you know.
Good for you, Peregrine.
Also, I do want to say I do imagine that Peregrine's like leaning like over Andromeda's shoulder when he's talking to the rest of the party.
That's so fun.
Like Andromeda's just at the front of the boat, and Peregrine just like flops over the shoulder to talk to everyone else.
Aww. I love it.
You got your own halfling parrot.
Yes.
So, like,
Let's go.
what is your guys' story so far that you can remember as the boat is drifting into the swamp?
Amir had a wife. I was crying. There was a wagon. And then I almost died by a spider. Um,
Is that in order?
what?
Is that in order?
To die by a spider?
I thought the wagon was after the spider.
I don't know.
Fascinating.
I think there might have been 2 wagons.
Oh.
At the very least, one of them was metaphorical.
Oh.
All right, you guys have fun catching up. I'm gonna explore the ship.
It's
It's
not much.
it's like a small swamp boat. So
All right, I'm gonna
it's
sit away from that conversation.
congratulations.
Are
You
you
were sitting
trying-
like half a foot further away.
Yes, I did it.
We lost someone.
Oh, Gracie, no.
Gracie, no.
Gracie, no.
Gracie, who dies and gets resurrected every single time.
You are like
Like, you know-
fighting for space, like, because Masozi is curled up in the back of the boat, so you had to sit on the opposite corner of the boat, or the opposite side where Masozi's curled up.
Okay.
Yeah. Ah, damn it.
Wrong line.
Gracie.
Gracie.
We missed you.
Everyone died.
Yeah, there was a fireball.
Dang it.
Cora was right.
See, this is what happens when Mike isn't here.
That's actually the only spell that Peregrine knows is fireball.
Oh no. Masozi, are you there?
He has a list of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6,
can't. I don't know if
7,
you're
8,
speaking
9,
with
10, 11,
Sozi. I
12,
can't
13,
hear you.
14, 15, 16, 17. He has like 20 spells and they're all just fireball.
No. First level fireball.
It's a fire bouncy ball. Masozi, I think your mic's dead. We can't hear y'all.
Yeah.
Someone put it in the text chat that we can't hear Masozi.
It's just like their actual character.
Well, Mama Sozi is having a mental breakdown in the back of the boat. I don't want to continue until I know that Masozi can at least hear me.
Masozi! Gracie! Gracie! Answer the message!
Jeez.
The best part of online D&D. Technical
What?
difficulties.
Ah!
Huh?
I got murdered.
Are you okay?
I don't know. It says my Wi-Fi didn't go out, so I don't know what happened. But all of a sudden, my entire computer just shut down.
Oh,
Bruh.
I think your computer crashed.
Apparently.
Well, you back
Right
now?
I
All
can
right.
hear you. Because everything's working.
So continuing on, you eventually kind of cross the main river and you start entering the actual swamp. As Peregrine is very happily trying to talk to y'all about your magical abilities. And
Well, Gora, I have a lot of things to say about blood magic, and magic as an entire concept that should be made more accessible to the working class.
surprisingly, Peregrine does agree with you on several of these points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if more people have access to magic, it can be developed more, and there's more creative uses can be found for it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, it could be a bit dangerous to have ordinary folk working on new spells, but where's progress without danger?
They're already going to be trying to make inventions or whatever to make things easier. Like, everyone by nature is trying to make things easier.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out how to make things to make stuff easier. Well, I mean, if the civilizations of the past had great magical power to make stuff easier for them, then I don't think they'd mind us looking at copying their notes, see what they did good. They are dead after all.
Yeah.
Who is rowing the boat?
I could be doing that.
To avoid talking with people.
Yep. Specifically avoiding talking to Peregrine.
What, do you have something against the ball of sunshine?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Who else? I think it'd be best if just two people rowing.
I can probably help. I can help steer. I'm good at that.
Alright. Can I have both of you make a water vehicles check?
Yeah.
What
Do
if
I get
you
advantage?
You don't add proficiency. That's just going to be a straight d20.
don't? Oh my goodness. That's a 16.
Alright.
11.
Well, working together. For Mike, I'm going to have you add your strength to that.
15.
Me too?
No, you would,
Oh.
because you're steering, you're not rowing. Surprisingly, despite his weak, malnourished frame, Mike is doing rather decently at propelling this boat forward through the swamp. And you're doing decently well, Marcosi, at steering it through the mangrove trees and the large swamp roots. You've now entered the swamp.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna just keep rowing then.
Just keep rowing. Is there anything any of you would like to do on this boat?
Going down the bayou.
Down and through the bayou.
Can we just say that Gora and Peregrine talk a lot about magic?
Yes, they are. That's currently the main conversation happening at the front of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of discussion on the matters of magic and how fascinating it is and its many applications and what can really be learned from studying the magic of old.
Mm-hmm. And also probably a little bit of magical ethics.
Yes.
There's ethics to magic? What?
Of course there is, Mr. hiding in the back of the boat there.
I have a job to do.
It's a simple job. I can talk to you while you're doing the job. So anyway, magical ethics is, and yeah, he starts talking at you, like, about the history of magic ethics and why schools like necromancy and blood magic are generally looked down upon because, religious stigma and or removing the control of someone's body from them.
Yeah, but with that vein of logic, shouldn't enchantment magic be viewed in the same way?
I mean, it technically should, but all of the enchanters have convinced everyone it isn't because of, well, enchantment. as the little joke school goes.
I personally think that controlling the mind should be considered a lot more unethical than controlling the body, because there are medical uses that can be used in controlling the body. Like necromancy has some very good healing spells that involve reviving dead tissue.
Well, that is true. I mean, everyone could argue a lot of problems about all the schools of magic, except for, like, probably evocation. No, evocation. People complain about that one. He leans back for a moment, and he's like, "Which abjuration is the only one people really can't complain about? All the other ones, you will get people figuring out a way to call immoral and bad."
My brain hurts.
My goodness.
What's your opinion on magical ethics, big girl Andromeda?
I wasn't really. I don't. Nice.
Andromeda, would you say that you are currently watching or on lookout?
Yeah.
All right, I'll have you roll a perception check.
Okay, hold on.
That's not what I wanted.
As you start reaching what appears to be some sort of almost a dead end of tangled roots and raised mud, you're probably going to have to lift the boat and walk it just a little bit to get to the next length of water.
18.
As you approach this little blockage in front of you, you do notice on the ground there appear to be a couple of corpses. Bodies overgrown with vine and root on this little
That's better.
passage.
Yeah,
But
there's
something in the back of your mind is those little warning bells. There's something off about these particular corpses.
I think there's something off whenever there's corpses.
Mm-hmm.
There's personally. There's bodies.
What bodies?
Body? Is it a bog body? A bog body. It is a form of accidental mummification in which the minerals and juices that exist within a bog mummify a corpse. It's a mineral.
I will say, based on Andromeda's perception, the bodies are decently, well, they are well enough preserved for bodies grown over.
Yes.
Gora jumps out the boat.
Yeah.
Don't.
You've
You've
kind of reached a part where the boat is scraping against the bottom. You will have to move or carry it across a little stretch of swampland.
I cannot carry a boat.
So Gora, you run over to this cluster of bodies. There's like two kind of laying out, partially overgrown, mainly by vines and swamp grass. One of them is kind of leaned into a tree. What do you do with these bodies?
Well, first, visual inspection.
Don't put your hands in it. Okay, just
Not yet.
Just
visual
don't.
inspection. They look to be humanoid, although most of their features you can't quite make out. They're all the two bodies on the ground appear to be face down, and there's a decent amount of overgrowth, but it's not like tight, constraining overgrowth like vines are pulling them into the ground. It's like light forest. Uh, Interestingly enough, the bodies do seem well enough preserved. There's not a lot of fungi on them. There's only little patches here and there.
Fascinating. I
Roll
would like to.
investigation check for any further information.
Startled him. No.
As for the rest, as for the rest of you, Peregrine's kind of hopped off the boat and has pulled out a compass and a chart, and he's like,
I got a 19.
"We'll need to go that way. It's still in this straight direction. We'll have to carry the boat over. There's a little bit of river over there, so I think we can." As you look over the body, you notice looks. The closer you look at it, the less it looks like it looks like this body hasn't actually decomposed at all, which is fascinating to you. It feels, to be fair, you haven't actually seen a bog body in person, but something feels off. Like something's tickling the back of your
These bodies
brain.
are weird. Come look at these bodies with me.
Yeah, one moment I'm charting.
That's a lie, isn't it?
You notice one of the bodies twitch.
Ew. Right, okay.
Hello? Pay attention to me right now, please.
What's wrong?
I don't have a knife on me. Can you please stab that one?
Gora, what's your armor class?
Don't. No. No. No.
As one of the body's arms shoots out and grabs at you, Gora.
Scream.
What
My
is
armor
your
class,
armor class?
11. 11.
That is.
Question: How close is Gora to me?
Did you follow Gora to investigate the bodies? Or are you with the boat?
Oh, I've just been following whoever's been off on this adventure.
Because right now, I feel like Gora's the furthest ahead, but everyone else is kind of at or off the boat. Get ready to move it.
Ah, okay. Sorry, Gora. I can't save you.
So that's a 24.
Oh.
In damage?
No, in to hit.
Yeah, it hits me. It hits me so hard.
It hits you so hard. Where are my D4s? I need a lot of them.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Maybe I should organize these dice by their type.
That would probably be easier.
There's another D4. All right. 10. Take Depadoo.
Started singing jazz.
How much health do you have?
It's very concerning when a DM asks that. 29.
Take 12 points of slashing
Cool.
damage
Ooh.
and make a Constitution saving throw. As this creature claws at your leg and tries to drag you towards it as it pulls itself up from the ground, tearing vine and root. And you notice 3 other bodies moving in a similar manner.
That is concerning, I believe.
I got 10.
Yeah, you succeed. I do want to point out this was a critical hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I would like everyone to roll initiative.
No,
Let's see. Let me pull up my thing.
no, my butter.
18.
I got a nat 20.
Got a nat 1.
DC.
All right. Let me grab some dice.
I got 1.
No.
It's kind of initiative. It's not that bad. Wait, you add your dex to initiative, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 2.
I got a 4
That's a
then.
little better.
Okay.
Unnatural 20.
Can you post your totals in the chat and your dexterity modifiers alongside them, just in case there are doubles?
Oh.
Oh, that's many.
So what you roll? What you roll?
What?
1 plus your dex. What's your dex? Oh, you're posting it? Cool.
Oh.
14,
Okay.
17.
We have a duplicate.
No.
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 We have several duplicates.
Wait, did you roll a nat 20 though, Gracie? And Drama, did you roll a nat 20 as well?
No,
I
I did not.
rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
So yours would be
Okay.
22.
Wait, and that's what I did the +2 for. Is I rolled a nat 20 and then I put +2 in dexterity. Wait.
Nope.
Confusion.
Let's see.
There.
Andromeda. Gora.
I don't know
Ooh,
how this.
man. Don't worry, I can sort it out for you. I know how this works. Don't lie to them. Alright. Now, with everything sorted out. Mike, you are up first. There are 4 of these ghoulish undead figures rising from the swamp, and one of them just tried to pull Gora's legs out from underneath him.
I'm first?
Yes. I think. Let me double check.
18
18,
was
sorry.
my total.
Sorry, you are not first. Sorry.
You're good.
Okay,
See, no one
Misozi,
knows.
you are first. I misread my own rules. It's fine. Misozi, same thing I just said to Mike.
Not gonna lie, did not hear what you said to Mike.
4 of these ghoulish undead creatures are rising from the swamp, and one of them just tried to pull Gore's legs out from underneath him.
Time to go save Gora again. We're gonna rush that guy.
Alrighty then. Yes, you can rush it. How do you wish to approach this confrontation?
With a hand axe in hand.
Alright. Valid and fair. Acceptable even.
I'm assuming I can roll to hit it.
Yes, you can get within range to roll to hit.
$23.
Yeah, that will indeed strike true.
Yo. Butter dice, guys. The butter dice are on one. Oh my goodness, that's 6 slashing damage.
6 slashing damage. Okay.
And as a bonus action, can I manifest my echo?
Yes, you can.
Perfect.
So let's see, hit that one. So got it. So you strike it 2, and in your echo, where do you want your echo to manifest?
Right next to Gora, so that it can help pull Gora away from
All right.
the creature.
All right. I can work. All right. So it's next to Gore. Got it.
Yep.
Now, the ghoul that was sat in the tree stands up and pulls itself from the roots and vines and starts looking around hungrily, even. It makes eye contact with, let's see, who does it find most appealing to attack right now? It seems to notice Peregrine. And it starts moving towards him as quick as possible and tries to claw down on him with his swipey arms. Only... And as he does so, Peregrine sort of panics, and you see him bring his hand up, and there's a flash of a shield that the ghoul's arms scrape against. Peregrine stands there holding his hands up in a magical conjuration, having just used the shield spell. Andromeda.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn now.
I got you, Peregrine. I got you. And I'm gonna summon my Warhammer and try to attack the one that's going after Peregrine.
Alright. Roll that swing, see if you can hit this.
18.
That will strike, yes.
Yes. Okay.
So roll that damage.
9.
9? Okay. You kind of hit it hard and you hear some bones break before it like snaps its head back and just twists its body unnaturally to look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Mike.
So I make a note of the green.
Yes.
You just saw Andromeda full on break one of these things' jaw, and it just snaps its head back to look at her. And that's the one that's technically closest to you, although there's one in the water in front of the boat, and there's two next to where Gora and Masozi are.
I am going to go for the one that's closest to me. Or like the one that's next to Andromeda.
Alright.
And Peregrine. I'm going to use my Psychic Blade. And Chow. That's a 14 to hit.
14 will hit.
Okay, so that's going to be Ka-chow. That's 6 psychic damage, and then also sneak attack.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 6 psychic, another 6 damage, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to use another psychic blade. Ka-chow! That's a 16 to hit.
That will hit, yes.
And that'll be another 6 damage.
Easily enough with these 2 blade strikes in one in the chest that staggers it back, and the other one right in the forehead. They don't leave an actual mark, but you see the blades like hit and melt into the body as the creature stumbles back and the light in its eyes fades away and it collapses onto the ground. So that's one of them taken care of. Peregrine, you can kind of hear him a little bit panicked. He's like, okay, Andromeda, do you want to be bigger?
Wait, what?
I'll take that as a yes,
Sure.
and he's going to cast Enlarge on you.
Ah,
He flips over his spellbook, pulls out a little bit of iron powder, and flicks it on you, and you grow twice as tall. You are now a large creature, and your attacks deal an additional 1 die 4. Not only that, but if you have advantage on strength checks, as you are now twice as big as you once were.
let's go.
Now, the ghoul that's standing by your boat, its closest target is, at the moment, Mike. And you hear the splashing of water and even the knocking of wood as it goes straight by the boat, pushing it out of the way towards you, hungrily. That only got a 10. So I believe that misses. Mike?
Huh? Oh, yeah, 10 does not hit.
As it kind of swipes at you with its arms, you do dance back. But this one's getting uncomfortably close to you. Gora. The ghoul that grabbed onto your leg has pulled itself up and right next to you, and it's going to attempt to bite into you. Grabbing and pulling to bite into your shoulder with a 16.
Yep, that hits.
Alright, let me get my dices. My dices for this. Oh, dices. That will be, I think, 11 points of piercing damage.
Surprisingly, I'm not down yet.
I am surprised. I'm also worried that they only seem to be hitting you.
I'm a wizard. I don't have good AC.
But it kind of like grabs onto you and bites into your shoulder before you kind of elbow and push it off while panic screaming, no doubt.
Yep.
Marcosi,
Yeah.
you see all of this.
This is a lot. Oh boy.
It is a lot.
Is there any of these undead things close to me?
Yes, there is the one that arose from the water and is attacking Mike is the closest. The other two are by Gora.
I will go attack the close one.
Okay.
May I please use chill touch?
Yes, you may.
Do I add spell attack bonus to the roll to hit?
It's a
to the
cantrip, so you don't.
Oh, that's good to know.
If I recall correctly. Or no, you add your spell attack bonus to the hit. It's like a ranged attack, basically. It does not affect damage.
17.
That will hit, yes.
Great. Gracie, I need you to roll a d8 for me, please.
I got you, fam. I'm gonna use my butter dice.
Butter dice.
You're asking about what the butter dice is.
That's the 7.
7.
You got
Ho, ho, ho.
Also, important thing, they now have that undead has a disadvantage to hit me Well, to attack me next turn.
Disadvantage you specifically.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
That's what it seems like.
Now, Masozi, I want you to choose odd or even. Masozi.
Put it in chat.
Odd.
Odd?
There you go.
Thankfully, the second ghoulish being that is next to you and Gora decides to go for you and not Gora.
Nice. Perfect. We're winning.
With with an 11 to hit, as it swipes its arms against you, they sort of brush against your armor, and you kind of hear a finger pop as it strikes you, but it doesn't actually do any damage to you.
Nice.
As it does move closer. Finally,
Perfect.
Gora, what would you like to do?
Working on it.
How much health do you have right now?
6.
Alright.
I think it'd be best if I gave myself mage armor.
So you're gonna cast mage armor on yourself. Alright.
Yeah.
Cast mage armor and you pray to whoever you wish that you do not die.
I prayed to Merrick.
Valid.
Masozi.
Yeet.
Your turn to act.
I'm attacking.
Which one are you attacking and which one is your echo attacking?
There's still just the one near Gora, right?
They're both next to you. One is attacking you, the other is attacking Gora.
Ah, I see. I'll attack the one that attacked me, and my echo will attack the one who's next to Gora.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I will have you roll your attack first.
21.
That hits, that strikes true.
That is 2 slashing damage.
It doesn't do a lot. It kind of like,
That's fine.
there's a light cut on its chest. It looks unimpressed. But your shadow,
That's fine.
your echo,
23.
that will indeed hit.
Also 2 slashing damage.
It almost mirrors your attack exactly as
Nice.
you attack. It's like you're facing to the left and it's facing to the right, and you both attack different ghouls, but it's the same movement. And
Nice.
same minimal amount of damage to both of them. Andromeda, you're large now.
Yes. I am tall.
You are even taller.
Okay. What's remaining?
There is the ghoul attacking Mike, and then there's the two ghouls next to Marcosi and Gora is looking rather bloodied and panicked.
I'll help Gora.
Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna try to hit one of them.
So you make your way over, and you swing down to strike it.
Another 18.
That will hit. Roll damage
And lucky.
and add a d4 because you are bigger.
Yes. Add another one.
So it's your damage dice plus a d4 dice total.
Okay.
Plus your strength. Don't forget plus your strength.
Oh dear.
Yeah, there's a lot of additions.
Math. No.
Math, my beloved.
D&D. It's just math. But
11.
cool.
11. Oh. You strike down at it, and there's a good solid dent in its skull now. It staggers back slightly, and you see its glowing eyes glance up at you. It also is visibly 6 inches shorter.
Visibly.
Visibly. That's what happens when you smack down on it with a giant warhammer.
I don't think so. I think that's my turn.
Yeah. Peregrine, in the back, he's kind of frantically flips through his book a bit before just saying, "God damn it!" And he pulls out a hand crossbow and fires it at the ghoul next to Gora. And what would be... Ooh, a 15! How lucky. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as he fires this bolt, you see a flaming red bolt shoot out of his crossbow. And it will deal... enough damage that this flaming bolt sinks into the ghoul's head and starts burning. The fire not going out as the ghoul drops dead.
Is this the one that I...
Yes, it was the one you just bonked.
Oh, we're a team!
He kind of points the crossbow at the other and fires it again. This one, unfortunately missing. But... this time you see a sort of acid green bolt fly out and sink into the swamp. And he kind of swears, "Damn it! Damn it! Darn thing's miscalibrated."
Trying his best.
Mike.
Yes.
The ghoul that is attacking you is close enough that it's going to try and bite you.
Okay.
For 10. Does a 10 hit?
No, it does not hit.
You are keeping this thing at arm's length, almost literally at points. It's kind of an awkward movement as it tries to get closer, and you have to just back away. Marcosi.
Yeah.
It is now your turn.
Can I have my turn, please?
Oh wait, yeah, sorry, Mike. Yeah, no, Mike, it is your turn. Sorry, my mind blanked over that.
You're good.
You were so polite.
Mike, it is your turn. You get to react. You get to
Psychic blade. Ka-chow. That's a nat 1, baby.
Not one. What do I want this to do?
And since it's very obvious that they had a pretty exclusive...
Roll 1d4.
Using the class spec stuff, I'm gonna try
That's
to...
a 2.
Just watch
You cut yourself for 2 points of psychic damage.
Dang it. Bonus action?
You can knife. Bonus action. If you get another nat 1, I'm gonna laugh.
Oh, it's even better. It's a 13.
All right. That does hit.
Jow! That's a stunning 7 damage. And is Marcosi close enough for sneak attack?
Marcosi, which one were you attacking again?
That one.
The one in the water or the one against Gora?
The one against Mike.
Okay, yeah. So Marcosi is close enough. Yes.
Aha! Oh my goodness, that is an additional 10 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah! Well, I'm gonna cut my finger first, apparently, but not bleed.
Yeah, you just feel a shooting pain through your hand, and you're like, damn it, I didn't know I could grab the blades wrong.
And then I'm just gonna, after that, I'm just gonna, like, lean over a little bit and then summon another, I would assume it's a smaller dagger for the second one, but, and then just go straight up through the bottom of the head. Up.
You sort of see it react to being hit, and it just kind of staggers back. Its eyes just looking up as if it just entered a comatose state. And it just teeters backwards and falls into the water and starts sinking.
Nice.
Marcusi!
Yeah.
Now it is your turn.
Dead, right?
Yeah, that one's dead.
I'm gonna go attack the next closest one, whichever that one is.
There is one left alive that is attacking Masozi.
I will use Chill Touch on it then.
Oh.
Oh, where is my dice? Where is my dice?
So cool.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay, that will strike true indeed.
Woo! Tracy.
Yeah.
I need that D8 again, please. Thank you.
I got you.
Nobody
That's a
got me. Tracy
5.
got me. Woo!
5. The ghoul lets out an unearthly howl. But it's still standing. And it is angry right now, almost directionlessly so. And right now, Masozi is its nearest target, and it is hungry. So it will
I'm not tasty.
bite down on you with an unnatural 20.
Well, that does in fact hit.
Where did my other d6 go? Oh, what am I kidding? I have a big bag of dice. It doesn't matter if I lose one, I can always grab another. Take 7 points of piercing damage as it bites through your, like, the shoulder of your armor where this is the weakest, it's a joint, and it tears back hungrily.
Well, I mean, never mind.
What was that, Andromeda?
I mean, the collar is the weakest bone.
Not the weakest part of the... Oh, don't give the ghoul ideas, okay? It didn't go to medical school.
Oh, sorry. I've
Side are you on? What the heck?
sorry. I'm like, well, actually.
Gora!
Oh, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You just saw the ghoul in front of you get half its face melted after getting half its face crushed.
That's actually very cool. So it's still standing?
No, it's dead. And I will say that the half of its face that got crushed is not the same half that got melted.
Cool. So is fighting over yet?
There is one that's still getting in Masozi's personal space.
Okay. I want to try and use Cloud of Daggers. I just need to look it up.
Let me just look something up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, you...
Oh, this is actually a wonderful spell. It needs to stay on my repertoire.
Fill an arrow, swinging daggers in
Because
the
it means
cube.
people will stay away from me, more likely. But it wouldn't have been that relevant in this case. Should I use Cloud of Daggers? I could just use Magic Missile. I'll just use Magic Missile. It's a first level spell.
Alright. Roll them d4s.
Mm-hmm. It's 3d4s, right?
Yes, 3d4s at first level. As I believe how you've described in the past is some of your centipede tattoos seem to come to life and
Mhm.
split off from your hands into 3 tendrils of red energy that smack
Yeah.
into the ghoul's side.
Nine.
9 points total?
Yep.
9. They kind of smack into the ghoul's side, and it stumbles, looking between you and Masozi. And one of you looks less like a chunk of iron right now, and is bleeding more. But that chunk of iron has its turn next. Masozi, what would you like to do?
I am a chunk of iron. I feel no pain. I am going to go and attack this thing on me, though. I'm gonna try and get out my flail and try, probably, and try and hit it. Bringing out the big guns. It's gotten too close.
I believe that yes, your echo can also attack it with a flank. I will allow flanking.
What?
I will allow you to get advantage if your echo flanks it.
Oh, sure. I'm so glad I have advantage.
Did you get a 1?
Potentially. 17.
That will hit.
Oh no, where did my D8 go? I found my D8.
Woo!
No, it's an 8. 8 bludgeoning.
How would you like to do this?
Let me just remember what a flail is real fast.
It's a mace, but the head is attached by a chain.
Ah, yes.
Nailed it.
So this thing took a chunk out, and as Masozi's gonna push it away with one hand so that it stumbles back into the arms of their echo, and they're gonna pull out their flail and strike it right down the middle.
I imagine as you push into the arms of the echo lifts its arms and locks it back so it can't move that well.
Yep.
And you just bring it right down on the thing's head, smashing it with a nice, satisfying splat and crunch.
Yeah.
It's a very satisfying headshot noise.
Yeah.
And the echo kind of lets go and the body crumples to the ground.
Yeah.
And for the next few moments of tension, there's general silence. Seems no more of these things are coming.
I'm immediately checking on Gora.
So, turns out, they weren't dead in any meaningful sense of the word.
That was terrifying.
Is Gora bleeding?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm in single digits right now.
Gora has the Pokemon low health sound effect playing.
Oh,
No.
Well, I guess Gore's gonna die then.
There's just a ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. And low HP health battle music.
Welcome back.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Is Gora?
Yeah.
Gora is in fact bleeding.
Yep.
Can I fix the bleeding?
How much can you heal?
Healing hands. So they gain HP equal to
I
your
have
level.
that too.
So you can gain 4 health points.
Well,
So that means I'm no longer in single digits at the very least.
I could also help with healing.
I don't have any healing magic. Just
Nice, I think I can.
he gestures up to large Andromeda.
Yeah, can I also use healing hands?
Yeah, you can.
Yay!
Hands Mars, baby.
The only healers in the bloody party.
I'm gonna
I
have to like
am working on
lean down.
mine.
gonna have to lean down to heal.
I can make
'Cause
you
you're that good.
small again.
Need of time.
Yes, please.
Kind of, snaps his fingers, and you shrink back down to still large but normal sized.
Wait. Can he make me shorter? Or is that not possible?
Well, I mean, the spell goes in two directions, but I'd make you much like you'd be as tall as I am.
No way.
And I don't have a lot of spell slot availability. I don't. If there's more,
okay.
if there's more. I can do it later, maybe tonight if we aren't worried about being attacked.
Yeah.
But
I just want to see small Andromeda.
you know what? I'm actually curious too. And Masozi, what was that you did with the thing? Was that? Do you know what that was? You made another version of yourself. Do you know what that?
I'm gonna make it so my echo immediately disappears.
Do you know what that power was? Do you know what that power is?
Blink, blink.
Always classified it as a Masozi thing. Like, how I got a Myric? I kind of thought it was something similar with Masozi.
Well, it's a type of magic that's rare, very rare for people in this area to have it. I mean, it's what's the word for it? I think it's some sort of I don't remember. It's some sort of new magic. It's not used by people in the Empire.
Wait, does this mean that Masozi is in danger?
Well, no, probably not. I mean,
Probably.
listen, I don't know what people's reactions to this sort of magic would be, but I do know there's a lot.
Masozi's going to start looking at anybody who's injured and quickly leave the conversation.
But I know there's plenty of people in the Empire who want to know more about it because, well, they don't know anything about that sort of magic.
Gora, very injured, just starts crying.
Are you
I
alright?
gave you more hit points. So.
Oh, hey.
Are you alright?
Can
No.
Masozi awkwardly hug Gora?
Gora.
Roll a charisma saving throw, Masozi.
Oh no. I said it was gonna be awkward already.
It's time to see how awkward.
11.
11? It's only kind of awkward.
11.
Yeah, it's a kind of awkward hug.
From going to hugging your ex so it's not weird in front of your friends, kind of weird, to just a friend hug.
This is like you're seeing
How awkward.
you're seeing someone have like an emotion, like you've met your friend at a funeral and they're crying and you have no idea what's going on, but you want to try and help them, and you're just like,
Okay.
This gift right here explains what I did.
yeah.
Let's see.
Oh gosh.
Masozi does not like this one.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Yep.
So, Gora just heard, oh yeah, people would want to know a lot more about this magic, and knows that Masozi does not, most likely would not like to be talking about personal life with random people, too. If Masozi was willing to talk to people about it, then that means Masozi would go away. These are logical leaps for somebody with blood loss.
Can you use blood magic to put the blood back in?
That's not how it works. And the tears turn into I forget the proper word, but Gora is just going to be angrily explaining how blood magic actually works.
All right. Well, let's get the boat across and continue, if we can.
Can I try to bandage up Gora?
Yes. Roll a medicine check. As Peregrine walks over to try and lift the boat.
That's a nat 20, baby!
All right. A nat 20. I will allow you to roll a d4.
I got a 2.
Gora, you regain 2 hit points as Masozi just kind of pats your head, shushes your little mouth, and bandages your wounds.
And Goran's just looking like a pink little kid covered in bandages and holding a mirror real tight.
It's the kid in the nurse's office after falling off the swing set.
Yeah.
That kid.
Can I go and help move the boat?
Yeah. At this point, Peregrine kind of tucks his crossbow away and is pulling with all his might. He's not actually that strong.
Don't worry, Mike isn't either.
Oh, jeez. I'll help.
You see these two men struggling with carrying a boat. What's your strength score again, Andromeda?
My what?
Your strength score?
13.
What's your strength score, Mike?
I think it's a 9. Oh, it's an 8. Ooh.
So yeah, both you and Peregrine are struggling. Peregrine does look weaker than you.
Yes!
And then Andromeda just comes over and like, guys, it's not that. It just picks up the boat and starts dragging it across like it's, a light piece of wood, which it is.
At least I'm not that guy.
Roasted.
I mean, you weren't helping move it either. I appreciate the help, but it seems our help would best go towards not heavy lifting next time.
Says you.
I did say that, yeah. Those were indeed my words. Well, let me just reorient myself. And he pulls out his spell book and a compass and flips to a page and starts tracing. He kind of sits down and starts trying to figure out where they're going again, because that threw him off.
Understandably so.
What are the rest of you doing in this short amount of time?
Gora is just trying to compose themselves.
I'm gonna maybe try and comfort Gora.
Mm-hmm. I feel betrayed. I thought, okay, cool. We can look at some dead bodies. Maybe I can take a bone or 5.
Dead bodies are sketchy. Maybe be careful. It's okay though.
How about from now on, I only approach dead things that I make?
That's a good idea. That will probably be best.
Because then I will know the origin of the dead thing. Me!
Gora, you look down and you notice that the dead body is in fact at your feet now.
Can I just, kick the skull?
Roll a strength check for me.
There's my D20. Quick fail.
You kind of bonk it. It doesn't. You tap it. You nudge it. It's a.
McCarthy,
It feels kind of
times.
squishy in the part that the crushed half that you poked it in.
Can you help me take off the head? It's dead twice over.
I'm just gonna hand you a knife. I'm not doing that.
Is anyone else going to comment on this?
What's
Nope,
happening?
I'm gonna reminisce on my pain. With my
Masosi's
unseen
just going to
psychic damage.
start going out. Their brain has left their
Mike,
body.
it feels like a paper cut.
No! But it's unseen! Just like a real one. It's like a paper cut.
So yeah, you start hacking off the head of this ghoul. I'm going to say with time you can get it off. So now you have a half-crushed, half-burned ghoul's head.
This is actually pretty cool. We should make this into an art piece.
The two halves are different sides of the head. And you can also see that some of like the neck vertebrae have been shoved up into it.
Dang. And with that solitary action, Gora is now feeling a lot more emotionally stable.
Yay! Can I have my knife back?
Yeah, here you go.
I'm gonna clean my knife off in the water. I don't like undead things on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be cleaning.
Wait, maybe I should reword that. Wait a second. If I use chill touch on, sorry, I start to have a like like an existential crisis. I'm gonna go have an existential crisis by the boat.
All right, I figured out where we're going. We want to go a bit more northeast. It's this way, guys. And Peregrine kind of hops into the boat and waits for everyone else to.
I'm gonna go take a nap in the boat with my head.
That's an interesting trophy.
Yeah. And I'm thinking of cleaning off the vertebrae and turning it into jewelry. I'm cleaning it.
That's disturbing.
Just a little bit.
Well, somebody's got to be interested in it.
Oh, I mean,
At the very least, I am.
I am not. I will not be partaking in this.
You can keep your dead things. I don't want any of it.
Oh, bold of you to assume I'd give anything to you.
Oh, thanks, Gora. Touches my heart.
Ideally, one day, I'll have yours.
I like him.
I'm gonna
said one day.
start rowing.
Alright. Start rowing and navigating. Back through the swamp y'all go.
I'm having a great time here, everybody.
We know,
We'll just
Gora.
be sitting in thought about this and not say a word.
Yeah, Gora takes a nap with the skull. Gora has such weird little girl energy.
Yeah, Gora's the sort of person to play like back alley surgeon with Barbie dolls.
Like amphibia, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
There's the little witch girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Things are a lot quieter on this leg of the journey through the swamp. It seems
Why
that
is it?
being attacked by several ghouls does something to the atmosphere of traveling. Unless any of you would like to interject to fill the silence.
I'm good.
We're a pretty quiet party.
Yeah, that's true.
Sozi, do you have anything to add?
Masozi is completely disassociated.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mike, this is going to be for something that happened while you were gone last session, but can I have you roll a D20 intelligence check
Oh, okay.
for that
Bam!
thing you mentioned?
That's an 11.
You all right? 11. Things went decently well, but now currently, as you're rowing the boat, your mind does drift back to the music box you've been tinkering on and off with.
Is that a wrinkle in the fabric or his finger?
Fabric wrinkle.
You sort of
I put it on.
think about
Well, then
it.
fix that and it should be good. No, so don't be afraid to have the wrinkles running into the hands and make it more dramatic. Just be careful about tangents.
It's something that you are starting to realize might be more and more of a piece of who you once were, and you're trying to figure out why you even had it on you. Because given every part of your personality you've pieced together, every part of who you are, it's the one thing that stands out as alien to everything you consider yourself to be. So it's strange to you. Very strange. That's all. That's all for that.
Okay. I'm not gonna take that music box out though. I'm just gonna say it right now. It ain't coming out. You'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands.
You're already dead. We just need to give you some ice, and then we can do that.
Touche. But yeah, as I'm thinking about that, I'll just be pondering and trying to also slightly pay attention to where Masozi is pointing. Or not Masozi, sorry, Marcosi.
Okay. This is kind of random and kind of off topic, but it's back to the collarbone thing. You know, if you hit someone's collarbone when they're trying to, like, attack you, then that whole arm will, like, die.
I
They
feel
can't
like
use that arm
I feel like
anymore.
this is a conversation Andromeda and Gora have been having on and off ever since the site.
Yup.
I love that idea because it would be a very sleepy and nice conversation.
Who is taking watch on this leg of the journey?
Not Cora, I think, right?
Yeah,
Cora's
no,
asleep,
not
though.
Cora.
I can watch.
Alright, make a perception check for me, will ya?
Yeah, I can do that. Not 20.
Nice.
You see off to the side what appears to be another body, very different from the rest, wearing sort of rugged traveling clothes and a large pack. And it seems to be dangling maybe 5 to 10 feet off the ground, wrapped up in vines. And it is very dead. It's starting to skeletalize.
So it's actually dead.
Cool.
That's about like a never mind.
I will go there, but if it attacks me, I'm going to cast Chill Touch immediately. I am ready for this.
Alright, turning the boat.
Hey, what?
Last stage death.
I can just hop out of the boat. I can swim.
Oh yeah, but I'll stop the boat so we don't get too far ahead of you.
Alright, I will be right back.
Alright.
Why are we touching dead bodies?
That seems to be the theme with this party. criminals, and touching dead bodies.
To be fair, technically we are dead bodies.
No, we're living. We're the
I,
living
I
dead.
mean, there's a full story. I don't think y'all have explained to me about why you're all living corpses.
Oh crap! We didn't. Ah,
I
shoot.
don't think we even know.
I'm not saying anything to him.
Roll a deception check, Andromeda, with advantage.
Oh, dang it.
I might be able to pull a lie, but I want to see where this goes.
Wait, with disadvantage or advantage?
Advantage.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Deception, right?
Yes.
8.
Let me just make a roll for this man real quick. Oh, you are so lucky.
Let's go.
He got a 7.
Peregrine. Peregrine is stupid. Yeah.
No, don't diss on remains like that.
He kind of like looks at you and says, huh. Well, I guess strange things happen all the time to folk. Would be rather rude to expect everyone to know every strange thing that happened to them. Why? I hope you find out.
Thanks.
Up to the body. It seems caught up and tangled in the vines, and with your natural 20 perception allowed to roll over here, it almost looks like whoever this was, they fell. Got tangled up and died.
That's inconvenient.
Is concerning.
Yeah.
Is there anything interesting on them?
They have a pack, an explorer's pack actually, filled full of useful supplies that one would find in an explorer's pack.
I think I might take the...
Yeah. And let me know once you open it.
I will probably open it when I get back to the boat, but is there anything else?
On this person, there appears to be a short sword and a set of throwing hatchets. Wait, no.
Ooh.
I'm going to say a short sword and the whip. That's what he has on him.
And a whip?
And the whip.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, it's a copycat. It's Illinois Jones, actually.
Ohio Smith.
Yeah, this was Ohio Smith. He died looking for a temple.
Did you find it?
Well, considering his loot stash, I don't think so.
That is unfortunate. Anything else I should note about him?
He does look very dead. His clothes are kind of torn and grown through. It's not much else. Just a corpse of an adventurer.
Rest in peace, good sir. I'm gonna go back then to the boat. I'm taking the whip and the sword though.
Yeah, of course. It is actually, they're actually in decent condition. I mean, the sword less so, but overall they're not monster quality.
When I get back to the boat, I will open the explorer's pack.
You open the explorer's pack, and in it is all of the items you would expect in the explorer's pack, as well as what looks to be a burnt child's doll and a jar full of bees.
Bees.
Bees!
Are they alive?
The bees are very much alive, yes. It's a buzzing jar of bees.
Oh.
Aw. How are they still alive?
They got little air.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, there is a mesh top on the jar, actually.
I'm not gonna question how they'd probably survive.
They're undead bees.
Dead bees.
I could get some fruit juice through the mesh top.
It is a
They
jar
will
of
be my
bees.
bees. They are my bees.
And the child's doll that looks like burned and maybe stained, but you can still tell where the face is, and it feels like it's looking at you. And I'm going to say
magic?
that goes for everyone. It feels like the doll's looking at you.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Yes, I'll allow you to make an Arcana check.
Well, it's just like a Murik.
Where's
Tell
my
it to
dice?
stop.
That's what I was thinking. No, my dice are here.
Murik's little sister.
There it is.
It's a Murik's wife.
Lore.
What did you get?
8.
It's the doll reminds you of a Murik, and that's really what trips your mind up. So you just can't figure out if it's actually arcane or if you're just feeling things.
Interesting.
The bees are also just bees.
Fair.
So what was the what was it?
It was Ohio Smith.
Who?
He had a name tag.
The hello, my name is.
Yeah. He got tangled in the vines, and I guess he must have starved to death or something.
Oh well, that sounds awful. Glad it's not us.
Wait, magic things, right?
Yeah, I can detect magic things.
I show him the doll. Is this magic?
He's visibly off foot by the doll, but rolling a 19 on Arcana, that definitely has some sort of magic in it.
Should I be worried?
I have no idea. I could sit down and identify some of the outstanding things if you wish.
Yeah, but give me one thing first. I gotta go talk to somebody else first.
All right. Is it?
Amirik, you are also a doll. What do you think about this?
Well, I'm assuming Gora's asleep right now.
Oh, Gora's asleep?
Yeah. After the collarbone
So-
conversation, Gora went to sleep.
Can you tell her to tell me when they wake up, please? Thank you. I'm gonna go back to Peregrine now then.
I figured you was going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
Kind of stuff.
Mike, Masozi, make sure we're continuing on course, just so we don't get lost. Thank you. And he sits down, flops open his book, and starts ritually casting Identify on the just the doll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the doll.
Just the doll.
The bees are just bees.
Kind of 10 minutes pass, and he's like, this feels like it has some sort of abjuration to it. When
Can you explain what that means?
it's a sort of magic that protects the user's life, or protects them from, shields them from things. It's a warding magic.
Oh,
This
it's really cool.
this-
It does not shield from vines, though.
No, it seems like this doll, when attuned, when someone binds themselves to it, attunes to it, if the owner, the attuned one, is going to die, this doll dies in place of them.
That's really interesting.
It is. I don't know why Mr. Ohio didn't. Well, I mean, I kind of figure you don't want to die twice in the same way. If there's no getting out of it.
Maybe he wasn't attuned.
that's definitely it. You might have just picked it up and not known what it did. I mean, that's what happens. You don't have a magic user in your party. You can identify things.
Yeah. Maybe I'll try an attunement. That could be really good. But I don't want to try.
I mean, we all did see what happened with Gora. He does seem a bit of a danger magnet.
I guess so. I like Gora though, so
At the
I don't mind.
least, I, as an outsider to your little group of folk, would recommend all of you talk about it, just to make sure you give it to the right person. It's not for me, I can tell you that much. Not for me. I don't like that.
Alright.
I don't like that it's looking at me.
That's okay. I found it though, so I did this.
Fine by me. Let me just copy this and send it to you. So you have the official stats of this very creepy doll.
Ooh. I imagine it being satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Thank you.
You also have a jar of bees.
Yeah. Ooh.
So, that leg of the journey completes, and as you travel along, the swamp seems to grow thinner, actually. Less trees and roots and vines as you go further in, but it does seem to be getting slightly darker, or dimmer, as the canopy appears to be thicker than ever. Peregrine kind of looks up excitedly. Well, there it is. That's the core of the swamp. That's where we're going. And you can see ahead of you, maybe 100, 200 feet, still far off, this massive tree that reaches up and reaches out with these thousands of branches that split off into thousands more, and this massive canopy of vines and branches and moss. That's where we're going. Underneath it, if we can.
Alright. Anyone have a light?
I can also, I think.
My eyeballs are flashlights.
That's so true.
They're like, they're very dim bulbs, though. They're not good for illuminating.
I do also have the light
Truth.
cantrip.
I have that one as well. And that pack had torches in it. Shame Ohio couldn't use them.
I don't think we should use torches on a boat if we can.
I think that might just.
I'm the only one that can't see in the dark.
A tree.
I can't.
I can see in the dark.
bees.
Bees can't see in the dark.
Bees do not see in the
I
dark.
think it'd be okay though.
I think, okay, for the comedic effect, I'm gonna have Gora wake up and be like, Merritt can't see in the dark. And then go back to sleep.
I,
You're supposed to be.
let me
Pat
check
Score's
something real
head.
quick. Can a halfling see in the dark? The answer may
I don't
surprise
think
you.
so.
I don't think so.
No, they can't.
I'm-
Peregrine
If
kind
I
of like
remember correctly, Mike and the halfling were the only people who couldn't see in the dark.
Dang it! No.
I can see-
Peregrine like raises. I can't. That's why I have light
I-
as a cantrip.
Water
Wait,
too.
hold on. I have something funky I can do now.
Oh.
I'm gonna pull out my. Do I still have the rock? Where's my rock? No! Did I get rid of the rock? Dang it!
Where did you get this rock?
It was from like the very beginning of the campaign when we looted goblins. I had a
yeah.
rock and on the inventory I was like, and I called it Funky Town.
You still have that. You still have Funky Town Rock.
Yeah.
Executive
Funky Town
order.
Rock.
You have Funky Town Rock.
I would like to use. This isn't going to be very, very helpful, but it will be for me. I am going to use magical tinkering on the rock to make it shed light for 5 feet.
You
I have shining rock now.
almost out of spite from not wanting to be. You don't want to be on the same level of Peregrine, of Impaired in Darkness. You just pull out some tools and you start carving little arcane sigils into this rock until it starts glowing like the hand of God touched it.
I
And
don't
you
need
just
the hand of God to touch it because I did it.
Oh wow, that's fascinating. How do you do that?
Magic.
You don't know how to do that?
Well, I mean,
Maybe?
I can. You kind of. Is there another rock I could?
Sorry, Peregrine. I don't have another rock on me.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just. He pulls out a small crossbow bolt, and he touches it, and the crossbow bolt lights up with light in a 20-foot radius.
Gosh, dang it! Fine. I'm gonna keep my rock glowing. It's just to spite him.
It's fine. I mean, that's a really great start. I'm gonna be honest. Everyone learns somewhere, and you did really good. I mean, is that your first try? Because that's really good for the first try.
I really want to just chuck this rock at Peregrine now. That's
He is trying to be supportive of you.
I know, but that's not how Mike sees it.
It's not how it sounds either, to be honest.
Listen, he's a college student. He was a college student until very recently. No, it's good.
We're
Trying.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Mike, I don't need your approval.
I can give it anyway. Whether you need it or not.
Wait, what else can I do with this? Hold on.
Let me look it up.
I have it pulled up. Let's see.
Yeah.
I can make a recorded message. I can emit a choice of odor or a nonverbal sound. Or I can write things on it. A picture up to 25 words of text, lines, and shapes, or a mixture of these elements as you'd like. I would like... Is there any, like, sound around us?
It's a swamp sound, so there's the frogs and the cicayas and all that sort of stuff.
like to change the rock with magical tinkering to emit an odor of beer. So it just smells like beer.
Oh, that smells nice. Good. Peregrine kind of leans over to Andromeda. I don't think he likes me that much.
Oh shoot, my mic was working.
I don't think he likes me that much.
I don't think he likes a lot of people. Or things.
Like, he looks like
I
he
can
really.
hear you.
He looks like he really wants to throw that rock at me.
Just don't look at him.
All right. He kind of turns around so he's facing the front of the boat.
Mentally, I'm just like, yeah, you better run.
Oh God, this party is great.
Peter, apologize. Literally.
Let me enjoy my beer rock.
Do you think if you put it in like boiling water, it'll taste like beer?
Not taste, but I don't know.
The boat does sort of ground up against some of these massive tree roots. Well, I guess we'll have to take the rest of the way on foot.
Fine.
Kind of pulls out his journal and marks down, boat is here.
Alright, Masozi, let's go.
Starts getting a rope out and tying the boat.
Masozi like snaps back to paying attention and does whatever Mike just went and told them to do.
Gora?
Eh?
We're going. We're walking now. I will say you do get a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Since you were asleep that whole time.
Does Emmerich tell Gora anything?
Emmerich has his lips sealed.
Emmerich.
I think Marcosi wanted to tell you something we found. It's right up your alley, like.
I needed Emmerich to tell you so you could tell me about this.
And you show me the doll? Oh!
It's cute, isn't it?
It feels like it's looking into your soul. Even though, like, it's burnt and damaged and you can't actually tell where the face is, you just feel it.
Oh, this little one has a story in her.
I do think so too.
Mm-hmm.
But she ain't telling me.
Mm-hmm. I can definitely help her out if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on.
Oh, yeah, totally. So yeah, Gora is just outrageously happy about this entire concept.
This feels like I've done like a pate thing. Anyway.
Do you know anything about it?
Well, obviously it's going to take a while. You don't just meet somebody and ask them for their tragic backstory.
Well, that's okay. But if it's okay to try and attune to it. I don't want to do something bad.
Attune to it? Oh yeah, totally. You can be friends.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so this way up the tree, well, towards the center, at least. Peregrine does seem a bit nervous at this point.
Are you okay?
Well, I mean, we're in the heart of the swamp, and there's a giant tree, and who knows what horrors lie beneath.
I'm interested in the horrors. I want to see the horrors.
And I'm also worried about that. We saw how it went the last time you looked at the horrors. Not saying you shouldn't, but you should try and be a bit more careful, I think.
Well, I didn't know that they were the horrors before. Just thought they were dead bodies. No, I'm not going to look at any dead bodies that I don't make.
That's generally a good course of action right there. Let's go forth.
Go forth.
What is your group's marching order?
I want to be
Guard
in the
in the
bag.
middle.
Will maybe. I will not be towards the front yet.
Alright.
Masozi will go wherever someone tells them to go.
The second from front.
Okay. Masozi is going to be with Mike. Since Mike told Masozi, let's get moving, so it feels like Masozi would just stick next to Mike.
Facts.
Alright. With Peregrine leading the way, you get kind of... The roots are flattening out. It's a very strange-ish area where there's this massive tree that's... Y'all know what a mangrove tree is?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's supported by the roots, but the actual trunk of the tree isn't set in the ground. Except around the center of the tree, it does look like there's a lot of roots going into the ground at a specific point. It does get rather dark traversing over here, but with combined spells of light and also general dark vision, it doesn't negatively affect your party. Eventually, you sort of reach a point where I would like everybody to make a quick dexterity saving throw as you're clambering over the roots of this tree.
That's a 13.
It feels like I keep on losing every one. Stop perishing.
6.
10.
Masozi, what did you get?
Wait, what are we rolling?
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, my brain's gone. Woohoo! That's a 4.
Okay. As you're all, as a kind of a group, clambering over these roots, Marcosi and Masozi, you kind of hop over a root, and instead of landing on mud or ground on the other side, there's nothing. And you start falling, and you fall maybe, Marcosi falls maybe 5 feet, and Masozi around 10 before you're able to grab onto roots and clay. And beneath you, you notice is just a big pit.
Oh, I really don't like that.
And the rest of you, kind of looking around, you notice that in the roots now, there seems to be kind of spaces of not really ground. It's like the ground opened up maybe a little short bit back, and there's all these crevices and cracks between the roots that go down. Well, what we'd like to... Also, 2 of your party members almost fell, so they're sort of holding on for dear life.
Excuse me, I have, how deep is this thing?
scary.
I don't know. We are supposed to go down there. Um,
Down the pit?
if my research is right, that's where the dungeon is.
Okay, so
Okay.
so right now we have 7 people.
7 people.
We have 7 people. I can also cast Feather Fall.
How many people? How many
I'm gonna start tying a rope.
7 people, okay?
Okay.
We will use Featherfall.
Okay, but first we need to get you back up.
Why do we have to be back up? Because we're going down.
We're
Can
going
Masozi
down.
sign with one hand help?
Yeah, I'm getting the rope for you. Don't worry.
So you just see Masozi like frantically trying to one-hand this, start slipping, grab on with both hands, try the other hand.
Help!
Mike just casually tying a rope around the root.
Help!
We can-
Tosses the other head down.
We can cast
Ow.
feather. Roll a survival check, Mike.
If our Sozi slips together, we'll cast Featherfall on them.
Andromeda.
That's an 11.
All right, the rope feels tight enough. Andromeda, what are you doing?
I think I'm
I
just
have spider time for 1 person.
I call dibs.
Well, Andromeda calls dibs.
I guess I'll cast Featherfall then. I also have it.
Okay, this relieves a lot of anxiety, actually. Because if Gora was the only one to have Featherfall, Gora would not tell the others that there's a 5-person limit. Gora will just quietly make that decision for themselves.
Oh no.
But thankfully, Gora is not the only person with a Featherfall.
Yeah, 3 people in the party of Featherfall. That's actually a unique number. Alright, so down we go.
Down we go.
Spider.
Time to climb down.
You jump, and Featherfall is cast by several parties. Mike and Masozi decide to climb down anyway, even though you kind of feel very light.
I'll still climb down.
Yeah. You climb down. The air feels very damp down here. And it's very dark with patches of faded sunlight that has to come through that canopy and then find holes in the root system above. And it's like you're entering a giant basin. You splash down in around maybe 2 feet of water that's sort of trickling in but not rising from various points. The walls. So is Andromeda? Did you give Andromeda spider climb?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh goodness.
It's for a later thing.
Okay. The walls feel clay-like in most places, and as you enter this area, it feels like you've entered a different realm almost. And you also notice at the actual bottom of this place that there does appear to be some pieces of stonework, large carved things overgrown and damaged and chipped beyond recognition. But
Well, this is exciting.
unnatural nonetheless. Yeah, no, this is where it would be. We need to go down just a little bit more. I think there should be. We'll have to find a way down another layer. Damn. And you kind of look around in this large, uneven basin. There's still roots and ledges and all sorts. What would you like to do?
Start exploring, but cautiously.
All right.
Cautiously exploring.
Roll me an investigation check, if you will. Is anyone going to help explore?
I can.
All right. With advantage.
What am I rolling for?
Investigation.
Okay.
So wait, do I get the help action?
Do you want to roll separately or help action? Andromeda.
Actually, I should probably just say that I got a nat 20.
Yeah, Andromeda can roll separately, but...
I got a 15.
Gora, you come to the realization immediately. There's water coming in, but it's staying around the same level, so it has to be going somewhere. And you like place your hand in the water, and you just close your eyes and walk with the current. And you reach a crevice, another deeper down. It looks like a waterfall this time. And it is a waterfall, actually, going down deeper. And there is ledges and outcroppings, and there's one large ledge you see across from you around this maybe 30-foot hole. This ledge appears largely man-made, as if it was some sort of large hall that broke very intensely and was buried beneath the earth. And there are, most notably, and this is what kind of everyone that followed behind you and peers over the ledge like every adventure movie ever as they look down at this scene. The large doors, unlike the rest of the ruins, are immaculate and untouched. Which, if you could roll me an Arcana check.
I got an 11.
That is enough. You definitely know that there is some magic to those doors. You can't say how much. You don't have experience with magic doors, but given the condition they're in compared to the rest of the ruins, they are magic.
We might need to expect magic doors and magic door shenanigans.
I can't prepare for this specific eventuality. It's
magic door?
Yes, I expected doors would be magical, so I have something that would help. It takes a while, and I need to be at the door. So how are we going to get down there?
Andromeda, how do you feel about throwing Peregrine?
Why me?
I mean, it has to be at least 30 feet across and maybe 40 feet down.
I don't know if I can throw that far.
But are you willing to try?
Guys, if you kill me, I can't pay you. Because, like, if I don't land on that ledge, I'm going further down. Do you see how far this waterfall goes?
You don't want to push him.
Should I?
No.
Push him? Or, like, pick him up and throw him?
Do you want to try?
Yes.
So,
Roll a athletics check to see if you can even grapple him.
Yeah, Gora's not paying attention. Gora's looking at catapults.
A 19. You do pick him up, even though... And he immediately starts like, hey, put me down. What the hell? What are you doing? Everyone notices. Does anyone try and stop this?
Yes.
Gora's
Okay.
I do.
We try to help.
I'm going to say,
I'll try and stop. Missozi's
given
trying.
that everybody in the party tries to stop you, you don't get a chance.
Right. I'm trying to help.
Everyone kind of like, sort of like holds you back, and Andromeda just kind of like takes Peregrine from you.
Missozi's just gonna look at them really confused.
I'll look back at Missozi and be trying to communicate. We need him alive for money.
And Missozi signs back, he would have been alive. I was just gonna help. Throw him over to the ledge.
I point at the chasm. And go, you that
I'm strong.
That strong?
Bet.
No.
I don't know what y'all are saying, but I don't like it. Peregrine's hiding behind you right now, Andromeda.
Oh. You've
Missozi's gonna
traumatized the
sit on
poor
the
thing.
ground cross-legged and like kind of pout.
Traumatized the poor boy, oh my gosh.
I don't want to fall to my death or unknown horrors of the deep.
No one trusts me.
You just tried to chuck him over.
I trust that you would have made it.
I don't trust your dice.
Missozi looks happily up at Gora.
Well,
By the way, separate question. Can your shadows fly?
Blink.
Can they
Wait,
fly?
that's a great idea. Can I make an echo and throw my echo over?
let me check something real quick. Echo. God damn.
Wait, this is genius.
Echo.
Catapult the echo.
You can, but you also have the intuitive sense that if the echo moves more than 30 feet away from you, it stops. It fades from existence.
True, but if I time it correctly, I can switch places at the last moment if it looks like I'm thrown far enough
My
and therefore
God.
touch the edge.
Oh, no.
Can we just find another way?
You can
another way
certainly
back?
try.
Wait, do they
I
still
think
have
this is a
that-
great idea, guys.
Everyone still has
Yeah,
such a
The DM is not responsible.
You know, you
for-
can. Yeah, this is a great plan. I'm gonna.
I think this is a great idea.
I'm gonna
because
say
I can use
right
my
now-
intuition to figure out if they're gonna get there or not, and I
Whether-
just won't switch if I'm not gonna make it.
Whether or not this works, I am still giving you a point of inspiration for that plan.
Let's go. I don't know what inspiration does.
Inspiration is a point that you can spend to re-roll any dice roll.
Ah.
For the sake of this, I'm going to say you don't have it until after you put the plan into motion, just so you don't use it for the plan. But
That is fair.
you are getting inspiration for this.
Alrighty, is everybody ready?
Oh no.
Here,
I do want to point
Wait,
out.
Gora can help. Gora can help.
Perfect.
Ability.
What?
I have enhance ability. It's a spell that can affect one of your 6 stats.
Oh dear.
Oh, this is either gonna go really cool or gonna end horribly.
Oh, this is gonna go great.
Maybe we should like tie a rope around you, or something.
I don't have a
Except
rope.
as soon as I switch, the rope isn't gonna be there anymore.
Well,
Oh wait, unless you tie it around my echo. You have to tie it around my echo.
And then you hold the other end.
Why are
No,
we
because then I'll
considering this?
disappear when someone else would have to hold the other end.
Andromeda.
not me.
Mhm.
If I
Perfect, Andromeda.
Mhm.
Okay, I can do that.
I'm gonna try and help
Missozi's
Andromeda.
rubbing their hands together.
So, an important question. Is this gonna be a check or a saving throw?
This will be a check. It will be...
Okay, enhanced ability works.
It will be a strength check as a throw, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I have +4 strength, guys. I believe in us.
Enhanced ability gives you advantage, if I recall
Enhanced
correctly.
ability. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
So
is
Gora,
everyone prepared? Do we
Gora
have the
very
rope? Is
excitedly
everything good?
walks up to you and like pats your cheeks and says, "I believe in you," and you feel yourself believed in. You're stronger. You can do this.
We're
Oh my
gods,
goodness,
it's fine.
I believe in myself.
Your echo manifests next to you and gives you a silent nod.
Okay.
I
The
will
rope is tied.
cry. I will cry.
This is the end of Masosi.
The rope is tied. Everything is prepared.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up my echo and yeet them across the void.
Roll a strength check with advantage.
I will hold.
I'm holding onto this rope as much as I can.
That's a 23, baby.
Okay. You throw the echo. You feel it getting further away.
23!
Roll me a wisdom check.
Oh no. Y'all, do I still have advantage or no?
That was not the
Enhanced.
ability that was enhanced. This
Darn it.
is a wisdom insight check.
Oh, butter dice. Oh, butter dice, please. Oh, please, butter dice.
Send me a pack of butter dice.
That's an 18?
You wait until you feel the moment comes, and you switch places, and you feel yourself falling. You're facing back towards the waterfall. You don't know where you're going to land, and then suddenly you hit the ground hard. And looking around, you are on the ledge.
Let's hecking go!
Which?
And you will take
Let's go!
4d6 fall damage
That's fine.
because you fell 40 feet.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points
So
of
just dies.
So yeah, I'm assuming everyone just burst into cheers.
Yeah.
so you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack into the ground and roll for a bit, pulling the rope taut.
I'm just gonna go and give a thumbs up when I'm done rolling.
They survived. That's
That actually worked. God damn. That's impressive, actually. Yeah, no, that's exactly. Wow.
Can Masosi hop up and start signing aggressively at Mike, being like, I told you I could do it?
At this distance, Mike, you can't make out the hand signals. All you know is Masozi is aggressively bragging.
That doesn't mean Peregrine would have survived.
He totally would've.
You don't know how much health. Peregrine's a wizard. You don't know how much health he has.
If he died, it wouldn't have been that much of a loss.
Yes.
It would have been
Jesus.
100 gold each of you.
Except for me.
Yeah, except for you.
Hey,
Yeah, because you're a
now we
charity.
have to get everybody else across.
You're doing it for volunteer.
You had a rope. You were holding on to a rope. Remember?
I just want the item. I don't need no money.
Woo!
Great, we'll take your share.
We'll take your share. So, I'm going to assume that you tie the rope off to something down there and up here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that with enough time, you can make sure it's done securely and properly. And then the group starts shimmying down away from the waterfall and toward this door on a ledge.
Can I pull out my short bow and kind of just like zip line down? Other
Yeah.
than, like, yeah.
Rule of cool, I'm allowing it. No rules.
You're genius.
Damn, I wish I had a short bow. That looks pretty
I'm
fun.
abusing my echo ability.
That's not abusing. That's masterfully using. That is.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're all at the door. Peregrine kind of walks up to it and opens his book and starts flipping between pages, muttering something, running his hand down the door. All right. Well, I'll be able to get this open, but it's going to take some time. So the rest of y'all just rest. I'll get to work on this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll take first watch.
So this will be a long rest. Yeehaw.
I forgot how to name.
Yep, Masosi's gonna pass out.
Who I name?
I don't know this.
They have an
Uh,
open wound on their shoulder. They just broke their body.
Yeah, several of your
Here.
ribs do feel cracked.
Have
It's
a-
time
have-
to sleep.
Have a rock that smells like beer.
Yes, that's extremely helpful. Thank
That's
you.
going to be the most valuable item in the party.
Beer rock.
Beer rock.
Wait, can I make it smell like smelling salts?
Yeah.
It's just to wake people up.
Okay.
Well, is anyone else taking first watch with me, or is it just me?
I could also.
I've passed out.
Alright. So you're taking first watch. Roll that perception check.
The
I'm
chow.
also there by
Perception. That's a
Mhm.
17.
There's something calming about the waterfall across the chasm from you, and a little bit unnerving about how far it goes before you hear it hit anything, just in the darkness below. But you also are fairly confident that nothing's going to be sneaking up on you, at least from
Do
where
I
you came.
also need to roll?
Are you awake?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll. You can roll too.
Wait, what am I rolling?
Perception.
Okay. Unnatural 20.
You feel much the same looking at feeling this pit. And you also, the deeper into the earth you go, the more in connection with your patron you do feel. And you do sense something. I'm going to send this to you as a private message.
Ooh, itchy. You guys aren't allowed to know.
Oh. Wait a second. If I have beer rock, does that mean Andromeda can get drunk from the smell?
No, that's not how it works.
God, no.
PTSD.
Suddenly, I remember everything.
You kind of get that sense of, it's like you almost feel like a whisper in your ear from a familiar voice, just letting you know what's up.
Hold on, I gotta reply.
Hey.
Oh.
I'm having a great time doodling today
Oh,
because I have no idea what I'm doing.
okay.
Mike, I will say you do notice that Andromeda seems to be having a silent conversation with someone.
Well, I don't care. This whole party's full of weirdos.
She's just talking
Wait,
to herself.
Can I pull out the music box and try and fix it
Yes.
myself?
Yes.
What do I roll?
Roll a sleight of hand intelligence check.
Sleight of hand intelligence?
Yes.
What does that mean?
If you are proficient in sleight of hand, you add your proficiency, but you use your intelligence score instead of your dexterity.
Okay, so it goes from a +8 to a +6. No, +5?
If you are expertise, you double your proficiency modifier,
Proficiency.
not your
So it is
skill.
a +5.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a 27. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I have to do math again. It's a 24.
I was like,
rolled a
what?
19. I rolled a 19.
I was like 27.
Well, it's sleight of hand's my dex skill on here, so it's
okay,
a
that makes
+8
sense.
instead of a +5.
So
Oh,
You remember the books you studied back in the library and your recent exploration into things technical and magical.
Vary in size.
And you are able to pull gears into the right place. You feel like things are going well. You set the music down, you wind it, and it starts working. And a hauntingly familiar tune comes out of it. One that sparks feelings of attachment and love.
Let me get the thing. Let me get the piece.
The gift?
No, it's not a gift. I have been working on this on my own, and so I can finally upload it now of what the music box sounds like. I believe this is the right one. Yeah, this is...
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me go and push a listen. And as this plays, you feel... It feels unfamiliar to you because you haven't felt it in this reincarnation of your soul. But it is melancholy and lost love, almost. As if you trusted someone that didn't betray you.
Now, all I have to do is figure out who made it.
What just happened?
Andromeda, you come out of your conversation with a nod and a final agreement, and you hear a music box playing. And you kind of see Mike sitting cross-legged, hands a little bit greasy from fishing with mechanics, and he's just looking at it as it plays this simple tune.
I'll shimmy over.
Mike is kind of lost in his own world right now, so you shimmying closer kind of startles him back.
Oh.
Oh.
What is going on?
Okay, I need you to make a promise to me, Andromeda.
Okay.
I don't want you to tell anyone about this.
Okay. I promise I won't tell anyone.
Do you swear?
I swear.
insight checking this.
Are you actually not going to tell anyone?
Yes, I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Okay.
Chow. That's a nat 20, baby.
You do, in fact, believe that Andromeda's not going to tell anyone.
Okay. Well, this music box, I found it with my items when we... Is Peregrine still awake or working
He is
at a distance?
He is like at the door. There's a candle is burning down, and he is in his own world entirely.
He's hyper fixated on it.
Yes, exactly.
When I woke up, I found this with my items, and it was broken, but I've done a little bit of tinkering, you could say, and I got it working again. It means a lot to me. I don't know where it came from. I don't know who made it, but I know it's important.
I will say this. You have one clue as to who made it. Engraved on the inside of the lid of the box, it kind of swings up and starts playing, that sort of mechanism. There is a heart, and inside the heart there is a KM.
All I know is that someone cares for me out there, and I need to find them.
Oops. Oh, sorry, I dropped something. Sorry.
And then I'm gonna put the music box away.
We'll get out of this mess eventually.
Yeah. I was hoping that the people at Upper Duke could help fix it, but I managed to do that on my own, apparently. Maybe they'll have the answer to who made it, though.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm apparently in a lot of trouble from a lot of places, so
Oh,
this is the only thing that really feels safe now.
completely understandable.
Yeah, just don't tell anyone. I don't want anyone to give me pity.
Of course. I'll be sure to keep it a secret.
Thank you. And with that, I'm going to bed.
Who's going to be second watch?
Second watch, I think.
Alright, anyone else or just Marcosi?
I am broken and therefore cannot.
Understandable.
Still healing.
So, Marcos,
Said you labored breathing.
you do take second watch alone. I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw this time.
That is a 6.
As you go into watch, the sound of rushing water, of the waterfall, makes your mind drift into thoughts of, well, water. You like the water. You like the rivers and the lakes and the sea. You think you like the sea, but something about the way the water echoes brings your mind back to the deck of a ship, but it's in a storm, a ravenous storm that's beating on everything and waves crushing over the deck. And you're not scared, not of the storm at the very least, not personally. But you do feel the panic building up in your chest as there's no one else on this ship with you. Not that you can see. You don't know if this is a memory or some sort of cursed trauma. As you feel alone on a ship and a giant wave crests over the edge and pushes you into the dark depths.
Oh, I really don't like that.
You feel comfort in the water, but it's almost like a connection was severed at that point. As you feel the storm above you in the waves, and you just look up and see the ship crack and break and drift away from you in pieces.
I really don't like that.
You blink yourself out of it and you realize that time has passed. Your measure of that being how many candles Peregrine has gone through at this point. But that was an entire watch before your eyes, like another life. Nothing of note happened besides that. Finally, is there anything you'd like to do?
I think I'll be fine, but I'm gonna go and curl up somewhere and I'm gonna hold the doll.
Okay.
For emotional support.
Is anyone going to wake up for third watch? Or are you all too broken and worn down?
Labored breathing.
Masozi,
I'm gonna do it.
as you rest, you dream. As most people
Oh, thank
do.
goodness. I thought you said I was gonna wake up.
No. You dream.
Forcing you into a watch.
You dream of walking across a landscape. You are a hunter hunting something. You have a goal, you are driven, but it's almost with a heavy burdened heart. You're not hunting. God damn it! I was narrating a dream.
Is this what just waking up in the middle of the night feels like?
Yeah.
Masozi.
You're being the main character.
Masozi.
I finally am giving a Masozi-centric dream.
They just.
And they left.
Masozi.
Hello?
I'm going to kill your internet.
My internet.
So,
Yeah, you don't need to do anything. It's got it covered.
So, your dream.
Sorry.
Where we left off, you were hunting something, tracking something down, without much of, not the heart in it. You feel like you're hunting out of fear.
Well, that's new.
You're not hunting because you need to survive or because you want to. You're hunting because something's forcing you to hunt. And as you kind of feel the cold wind on your cheeks and the pine forest in front of you, you look over a small town nestled in the woods bisected by a river. And all you know is that your targets, whoever they are, is hiding there. just stand there a moment, deciding if you even want to, before something in your mind tells you you must. Your conscious being subdued as the fear of whatever is pushing you on this path takes control, and you trudge forward. That's all you remember of your dream.
Huh.
You wake up earlier than most of the others. Your ribs still incredibly sore, and your shoulder just not setting right, but still healed. The calming sounds of the waterfall to one side, and the occasional arcane mutterings from the door. Is there anything you do?
Probably they want to fully wake up. So can they like touch the water from the waterfall?
It is across the way at the 30-foot pit. I will say this.
That's okay.
You are aware that it is a little bit chilly down here. It's a glorified swamp cooler. You don't feel the cold breeze right now, even though you know it's there. But you remember feeling it in your dream.
So you'll probably just like sit up and kind of start rolling the shoulder that's annoying them and kind of look off into the distance, trying to go and keep the memory of the dream.
And with that, everyone else awakes, and Peregrine is still sitting at the door. He's been awake all night, but he looks rather excited. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. So what did y'all think?
That was good.
I think
That was still high.
I'm so happy I got the music box fixed. And that was a really lucky roll.
Yep. Lots of lucky rolls this session.
Y'all are going to enter the dungeon next week. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Editor will be here.
I took the opportunity to go deeper into some of y'all's backstories. I hope you don't mind.
Never.
Any
Never mind.
comments, theories, questions, or concerns?
Excuse me, I am fixing Andromeda a little bit so I can show y'all to her.
Okay.
Show her to
Yay!
y'all.
You can show Andromeda.
Yeah. Sharon,
Pipe.
I'm going to stop the recording, but